with the top news across the campus of Marshall University in the W. Page Pitt School of Journalism and Mass Communications, JMC TV presents MU Report.
Hello, and thanks for joining us for this edition of MU Report Spring 2024. I'm Luke Hamilton.
And I'm Joseph DeCristofaro. MU Report is a student-produced newscast of the W. Page Pitt School of Journalism and Mass Communications at Marshall University, and we create content within an organization called JMC TV. You can catch this broadcast anytime on YouTube. First up, our lead story.
You hear it everywhere. The job market isn't in the greatest condition. Reporter Bria Smith asked graduating seniors on Marshall's campus to see what their plans are after the big day.
With college graduation just around the corner, graduates are gearing up to embark on the daunting yet exciting journey of job hunting.
Plans after graduation, hopefully I get the opportunity to play at the next level, NFL, and did Marshall prepare me for it? I feel like they did in different ways, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Well, I feel like it's prepared me for what they expect us to, like what to do for our jobs and stuff, but I feel like they haven't really given us plenty, like more opportunities for making connections with various employers.
In an article published on Forbes, it states, a 2023 College Pulse survey by Lind EDU found that less than half of all college graduates are confident about their career prospects after leaving campus.
Me personally, I think Marshall has helped me a lot. The career services especially. They introduced me to Handshake, and that's where I actually got my first internship. And now I'm getting a job offer from that internship, so I think it's been a great help. Like, it helped me get my resume together, and overall I think I'm prepared.
Despite studies showing the difficulty for graduating seniors, Marshall students find that resources on campus are actively preparing them for the workforce and the transition into the job market after graduation. Bria Smith, MU Report.
Marshall University rolled out a new bike share program, bringing new bikes to the campus area. As Austin Johnson reports, students are happy to see the latest edition.
That is the sound of a bell on a Rolling Thunder e-bike. In a partnership with the university, and Charleston Mobility, based in South Carolina, has brought a fleet of 60 cutting-edge e-bikes and 6 rental hubs to various spaces across campus in late March. Louisa Travasos was one of many out and about, strolling on campus, and says the bikes will reduce foot traffic, cutting off time to her final destination.
It was really good because I have class and then I'm also a student athlete here, and I had to go home, change and go to weights, and then that would probably take me like 15 minutes to get home, and now it's probably going to take like 7 max, you know.
Another student found the bikes to be an important inclusion to the campus area, agreeing with Marshall officials of giving free alternative transportation to those needing to get around campus and downtown.
It's always important to have other options for students to travel. I mean, larger campuses might have a shuttle system. A smaller campus like this doesn't really have a need for that, but it does allow students to get across, especially if they have a class across campus or in multiple positions. It allows them to get across much faster.
You can find these bikes across Marshall's campus, with the main cluster sitting right here at the rec center. The sign-up process begins with a QR code that takes about probably 5 minutes, and it's a simple, quick process right here on the campus. Austin Johnson, MU Report.
With the end of the semester near, students will soon begin the process of moving out of their dorms. As John Bogus reports, some residents are preparing to move into new residence halls, while others are looking off campus.
The end is near for residents of Marshall's on-campus housing, as they will have to move out following the end of the spring term. Even if a resident is planning to return in the fall to their current space, all belongings must be removed and rooms cleaned. One Freshman North resident says she is already preparing for the eventual move-out.
I've already been kind of just taking stuff that I don't use back home already, and then just kind of listening to what the RAs are putting out.
Some residents do not have plans of returning to on-campus housing after this semester's move-out. A sophomore resident of Haymaker Hall said the recent passing of Campus Carry has encouraged her to seek other options.
Because of the Campus Carry Act and with how potential safety concerns with where they might be housing those guns, and with the recent like staff shortages with HRL, especially, it would be actually safer to live in an apartment than the dorms.
After living in the dorms, many residents have realized they brought too much stuff with them, while others think they will need to bring more to where they go next.
I brought way too many clothes that I didn't even ever touch, and brought like books and stuff that I didn't even use.
I think I'll actually be taking more because I'll have to be like furnishing a kitchen with like plates and cookware and all those various things, and also like buying furniture.
It won't be long until the sound of carts carrying residents' belongings will be heard throughout the halls before the dorms officially close at noon on April 28th. John Bogus, MU Report.
The near-total solar eclipse paired with warm weather gave Marshall students the perfect chance to get outside and enjoy the once-in-a-lifetime event as a community. Luke joined Trevor Smith and Emma Gallus on Buskirk Field with hundreds of students who used the day to relieve stress as finals quickly approach.
Marshall students always take advantage of sunny days, but the near-total solar eclipse filled Buskirk Field with eyes in the sky. The Marshall Astronomy Club and Society of Physics students paired up for the event and gave out free eclipse glasses.
Oh my gosh, it is so awesome. So we had around 1,500 eclipse glasses to hand out for free, and they were gone within 30 minutes.
Some even came prepared for the shortage of glasses by creating cheap devices at home.
This is a pinhole projector. Basically, you can just take any piece of like cardboard trash, cut out a viewing hole, and then you want to take like a piece of foil, put a little pinhole in it, tape everything down, and then you can actually see the eclipse happening without damage to your eyes because you're not looking directly at the sun.
Marshall's campus became a hotspot for every age group to enjoy the celestial display.
I'm hoping it's getting cold because I'm really, really hot right now. And also, I'm super excited because I can just sit in my chair and watch the eclipse happen.
As hundreds of students came outside of Marshall's campus today with nice weather, it gave them an excuse to spend some time with their peers.
It's about this. I'm pretending like I can see, but I know I'm pointing at hundreds of people, and just the interaction, we don't get this every day, you know? And to see everyone excited, it's beautiful.
Students say it was a perfect day, with the end of the semester right around the corner.
It's really nice, especially because it's been so cold lately. So, I mean, it's kind of like a touch of summer fun in the middle of a hard semester.
Yeah, it's really cool to see everyone coming together, especially right before finals. It's like stress relieving for sure. It's really cool.
People often associate rare natural events as a sign of the end times, but the experience was enough for this Marshall student to leave all second thoughts behind.
I say if it is the end of the world, then it's going to be a fun end, because we're all here together and having fun.
Although Huntington barely missed the path of totality, it may be the last time current students at Marshall will see anything quite like it in this area. So Joe, you stepped outside earlier for a weather check, but be honest with me, did you just do that to get out of the building or what?
You got to get outside when you can. Warm weather is rolling back into Marshall's campus, and many students are finding all kinds of ways to enjoy the nice weather. I'm joined by Eli Ferguson, a Marshall student.
So the warm weather, it brings a sense of happiness. Coming out of the winter season, you know, everything's a little dull, and people just don't have ways to get out and, you know, let the stress go. With finals coming up, with the end of the year, a lot of stuff's going on, and it's just nice to be able to get outside and relieve some stress, whether it be playing basketball, playing disc golf, hiking, whatever you want to do. Just being outside brings that sense of release that a lot of people are looking for during the winter months. And for me, I know it's big, just the sunlight itself even, just a different sense of happiness than what we've got in the previous months.
Warm weather should be sticking around for the foreseeable future. That's all the time we have for this edition of MU Report. Our director is Emma Gallus, and our executive producer is Bria Smith. Our newscast content is generated by us, students in the W. Page Pitt School of Journalism and Mass Communications.
MU Report is a television lab, and we're glad you're watching. You can always catch this newscast on YouTube, and be sure to follow us on Instagram at JMC_TV for all updates. I'm Luke Hamilton.
And I'm Joseph DeCristofaro. Have a great day.